Me again, guys. We're home. We got home around. Well, I went to Target first, so I didn't get to go home straight after I left the beach. I went to Target, did a little. I needed toilet tissue. Like, I just need some stuff for the house, basically. And I got a pizza because I was kind of lazy to cook tonight. I'm happy. I definitely am happy that I went out and um just look to be somewhere, not being in the house. I feel like because I have the apartment, I'm really staying home a lot. And also, I'm like stressed out about some stuff going on in my life right now. So I'm really staying home with Catania more than I would like it to be, and because I'm not working at the moment. That's not even the sad thing. That's not even the part stressing me out. I wish that was it. If that was it, I'd be like, life would be so much better, right? Um, Job things like whatever. Um, So I'm just happy I got out to just be outside and be amongst people, just not in the house watching TV and just talking on the phone all day. Plus, my phone is a hot mess. I don't know. But if you watch, well, obviously, if you got to this part of the video, yo, that guy who was talking, yo, he said hi to me. So he had my daughter. He was so annoying. I was trying to, like, you're giving the people the face, like, he asked me at one point, he's like, oh, first he said, oh, you're shy. I'm like, I don't know. I just don't like to be rude to people. Like nowadays, I just try to be nice to people. That's why he first come off at. He said, "Oh, I just came out of jail 3 days now, right?" 20 minutes later, he said, because he kept on saying I got out of jail 3 days ago. 3 days ago, I got out of jail 3 days ago. He said I went into jail in '96. So I was like, what? He said he went to college. He said he's 40 something right now. He went to college. Okay. All right. If you add that, it just doesn't make any sense. First, he said he went to jail for 15 years. That's what he told me. He went to jail for 15 years. If he went to jail in '96 and just got out 3 days ago, this is 2018. Bro, that's over 20 years you've been in jail, bro. It's 20 years in 2016. This is 2 years later, so that's 22 years you've been in jail. Like, are you serious? Like, my math could be wrong. 96, 2006, 16. So it's actually, no. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? It's 20 years. Am I going crazy? My brother was born in '96. So I know, as you can see, I don't pre-record this stuff. My brother's born in '96. He's like 22 now. So yes, that makes sense. 22. I'm just really trying to make sure I don't look crazy or him trying to correct somebody now. I don't know. I got my stuff together. But yeah. So yeah. My brother, he's born in he went to jail in '96. He said he'd been in there for 15 years. He got out 3 days ago. I'm like, that doesn't add up. I'm confused. All right, whatever. He said, "Oh, you're shy." I'm like, I didn't answer him. My daughter's sleeping at this point. My daughter's sleepwalking. Cause I pick up her sometimes. I put her down because she's heavy. It's only 34 pounds, but to me, she's heavy. I don't care what people say. She heavy. To me, it feel like a ton when she's in my arm, but she's only 34 pounds. So we're going. He's walking. I'm like, then I finally turn off the boardwalk. He see this couple. And he's talking to the guy. The guy's smoking. I'm like, oh my gosh. The guy he meet for the couple, the guy and the girl. He's smoking. He talking. The guy was keep on saying, because he's not getting, like, the guy was saying, oh, you're happy to be free. The guy talking about, he just talking about a different topic altogether. He's talking about just foolishness. So his girl pulled him to the side because the funny thing, she looked back at me and I'm looking at her like, so like, probably 10 seconds later, 15 seconds later, she put her boots aside, like, and the guy was like, the guy was so nice, honestly, for a guy. I would think he would tell me to shut the hell up and get out my face. I'm with my girl. But he kept on talking to him. I guess probably he was in the lockup before. I don't know. But that's what happened, right? Okay, it's been a long day. Tomorrow's church. I need to go to church tomorrow. So he's talking, chatting. I'm like, he said, you want me to go? I'm like, yeah. Because if you ask me a question, I'm not going to lie to you. No matter, I don't care who you are. I'm like, why would I lie to you? Like, bro, I want you to get my face. I want to be rude. I don't know if you are on something. Because he was drinking before. He act kind of like he was on drugs. I feel like he was taking drugs while he was in there. I don't know what's going on. And people crazy. And honestly, you look like you need a friend. He said, now I'm out. I just talk to everybody. I talk to everybody. Obviously, you talk to... and he wanted me to if he the funny thing he made for funny jokes. It was like not like funny, but the stuff he was saying was stupid. The stuff that he didn't make as jokes were funny to me, but I didn't laugh. I just kept a stone face like. Okay, for example, he said I should take his number, right? He told me a couple of stories. He said I should take his number. He said I should take his mom's number. So him and his mom and this celebrity person, I don't really know because it wasn't Beyonce or Oprah or Jay-Z or nothing like that. So I don't really care or know who they are. And honestly, in general, I don't know a lot of celebrities. I just know the faithful few. And if I pass them on the street, I probably wouldn't know their faces like that. I don't look at people's faces and I don't really care. So that's just the kind of person I am in general. I don't make those kind of things faze me. But it is what it is, right? So he's dropping names about like I'm part of Red Man, Method Man. I know all. I'm a rapper. He told me his rap name. I forgot that because I didn't care. He's talking about foolishness. So he said, I give you this number, my mom's number. So me, you, my mom. I'm like, bro, are you serious right now? So he's talking about how him and this girl. Because he said, I don't know even how this happened. Because literally, it could happen, I guess. Because what he told me, he's only been out for 3 days. I don't know how all this could have happened. He said he was with this girl. He was with this girl who had another guy. He said, he said he a Scorpio. I be giving everybody, when I love somebody, I love hard. Da, 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 da. I'm like, I heard that line before. I don't really kick. I don't want you. Like, I'm confused, right? So he said, I was with this girl and she had a man, but I didn't know she had a man. People shouldn't do stuff like that, yada, yada, yada. I'm in my head, I'm like, bro. In my head, I want to tell him to leave me alone, but I feel so bad because he said he'd been in jail for this time. And I'm used to little convicts. So I'm like, oh my God. I don't know if he's crazy because... First of all, it's hot as hell outside, right? And this nigga has a Yankee jacket on, a Yankee hat on, a do-rag on, a shirt, maybe an undershirt. I didn't look in his clothes like that. And I want to say his black shorts. I think he had on black shoes with white socks. I don't know about that, but I know up to the shorts, I got that down. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Sorry. My eyelashes are always going to my eye. Something's always going to my eye. Whew. So he was wearing all of that, right? I'm like, my dude, I feel bad. And because Katanya's sleeping, I can't walk. And the thing about he's catching up to me, like, I'm trying to walk away from him. He's just not getting the hint. I don't want to be rude. Like, because people say about my mouth is rude sometimes. So I try not to be rude to people. I try to be as nice as I can. I think in my head, I didn't think this time, but I'm thinking like, what would Jesus do? Jesus wouldn't like, people not like me. He don't say, get away from my face. He try to listen to them, talk to them. I'm trying to be more Christian-like. And sometimes being Christian, I feel like it gets you into the hole, bro. So, he's talking. He said, oh yeah. Reason why I don't know about, I'm from Jersey. He talking about he from some place in Jersey. He talking about, I don't really know Jersey, so I don't really care. And I didn't even care what he was talking about, but because I'm like, let me listen because I could do my video about this, yada, 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 right? So I should make this part the separate video. So this is going to be a separate video. So you're going to see, this is going to be part 2 to my first video, basically, because it's story time, okay? I just thought about that. He said my stuff is just come out of right. Yeah. So he tells me, right? He tells me that his girlfriend told him about these areas. She took him out, like he didn't know Staten Island. He been to Staten Island, da da da. Okay, first thing, he said he went to school. My mind automatically think that he went to school in jail because I heard that they don't do it no more. This guy knew this. All right, when I worked at BMCC, this guy came in. He was arrested and he was in jail. He said now they have to pay for education in jail. So I don't know how true that is, or how much it costs or whatever. But I don't work at those places. So I don't know. I don't work at those places anymore, so I don't know how that really works over there. So, but yeah. So He said he got he said the thing about it, the degree he said he not degree but the college he said he went to is on the outside. Like the name of the school, I don't know, but he said I went to college, I did this and that and the third, yada 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 and balada. But if you're, I think he says 41, 43, something like that. If you've been in drill technically for 22 years, I'm not saying it can't happen, but I feel like it was much harder to get through college back then than now. Now people getting associates in high school. So if you tell me you're 20 and you got your associates already, I can believe that. Because first of all, you can get it from 18 to 20. That's especially if your school's like Kingsborough, where it has like I think it's quarters. Not quarter. Trimesters, something like that. Yeah. And some schools, some high schools in New York City, I don't know about any other state, but they do associates in high school. So you can get high schools, you can get the bachelor's by 20, which is honestly good and is very convenient, right? So he's going yada yada smada balada. He talking about, oh, the girl had a boyfriend, da da da, and but he didn't know that when he was dealing with her at first. He found out that after. He only been out for 3 days, so all this happened in 3 days. And I'm sorry, I'm skipping around the story. So he said see that over there in the beach, we had sex over there, and I used a condom. I'm like, thank God my kid is sleeping. Thank God. Like, why are you still? I don't understand why he's still here. Like, I don't understand. He said, I'm a rapper. I rap. And he started. Think about, I don't know rap music like that, so he started rapping a song, but I feel like it was a song of a lyrics of somebody else. Cause he's singing a part and he's talking about this person and that. I don't know. So if he said a gospel song, I got him, but it's not a gospel song. I was confused. It was just a hot daggone mess. I mean, when I say a hot mess, this dude was a hot mess, and he's walking, and he following me. I'm like, because at first, I walk. He said, "Mom, you and your daughter look so beautiful." And I'm like, "Thank you." But he came over. I'm like, I should have just walked away, but I don't know why I just stood. I should have walked away. So I was walking down the Broadwalk, away from the train area. If you know where the train stops are, away from the two trains. There's one for the aquarium, one for the other one. Away from there. So I was walking the other direction. I was walking, got away from the aquarium and got planned to go to the aquarium if you watched my last video. And aquarium was closed. So I just walked the boardwalk, right? I didn't get to go all the way to the end because this guy was following me. So because there's less people down there, I was like, nah, let me just turn back around. Hopefully I turn back around and go to the train. Probably he'll leave me alone. I was wrong. I turned back around. I wish I went. Lucky I did because Katani was sleeping, so it'd have been more for me to carry her more from a longer distance. So I should have bought her stroller. That's my fault, to be honest. So I'm walking. He's talking. I'm like, this man is really serious right now. He making jokes, and the jokes are not funny. He said that he also was a comedian. He's a rapper comedian. He's all this. I'm like, if you are a comedian, you have a lot to work on right now because you're not funny. You're not fun. When I say he not funny, he not funny. And I'm a person, a comedian, like, most comedians I don't even like. So probably he is funny to somebody, but he ain't funny to me. And look like he's on something anyway. I don't know what kind of drug or alcohol. He said, oh, the girl gave him. This what he said, the girl, before they started having sex. They gave him a Four Loko, and a couple of sips and this boy was out. And I was like, he said, you know what Four Loko is? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, and the funny thing, the only reason I knew about Four Loko is because when I did my internship in Iowa, the little white people told me about Four Loko. I was like, what is that? I never heard of it. And it was cheap and it was cool. I should tell you about the internship one day. I have videos actually on my time on YouTube about the internship, like people who were actually there. I should tell stories about that. Probably not because it's kind of, But yeah, I was the second oldest of the group. The other one was like 30 or 40 years old. At the time, I think I was 22 because I was legal to drink in America. But yeah, so guys. Next time somebody's following me, I'm just gonna talk it. Like, I wasn't even talking back. I would say, because he would ask me like questions, and I'm like, you have to ask me the question like 3 times for me to even answer. I didn't want to be rude. I'm like, when you try to be nice and be Christian, like sometimes I think people would take. He didn't know I was Christian. But they be taking advantage of that, yo. They be taking advantage that you being nice and you still talking to them because it's crazy. But yes, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being wonderful. And I am blessed and you are blessed. and highly favored. Later, guys. Bye. Ciao, Bella. You both.